Hold up.
What's up, YouTube? I am back today with another video. Today I'll show you five good ideas where to put subs in your 93 Chevy from 90 to 98, somewhere around there. Those are the good years, but I'll show you 5 good ideas where to put subs in your vehicle. And first one I'm going to start out with is over there under the passenger seat. It'd be a good idea to put them up under the seat right here. There's not much room, but be just enough to put a small little sub under there, and then the amp could sit like right there, or the amp could be built into the box. But that's one good idea where to put it. And if I put it there, I'd maybe put an 8-inch or a 10-inch. I wouldn't put anything a little bit bigger than that because it probably won't fit. But if you do, it'd probably be sticking up too high and it'd probably be hitting your seat, and that can mess up your sub, and that's not a good thing. Because if you buy expensive subs, that's just ruining a perfectly good sub right there. And then another one would be if you can put it right here where mine is. Run it right here, run the wires behind the seat. You can put the amp under the seat, right there in that little cubby hole, or under the driver's seat where mine is. Those are some good places, but this is a good place if you want to have a sub sitting here right there like this. Mine's a 12-inch and it sticks out over the seat, and I don't like it. I think it's ugly in my opinion, but I'd have like a 10 back here, and you could have them sitting up along the seats right here, laying down in the seats like mine is, and you could just have the wiring ran and hid. And you could either tilt them up on their backs, so the backs of them are facing the back of the window, or you can have them down like mine is, which that's it. Those are good, but I'd highly recommend, if you do that, I wouldn't do a 12, or if you do a 12, get a smaller box, because this is kind of ugly in my opinion, and I don't like how this looks. I'm trying to find a smaller box so I can put it somewhere else. But another good idea where to put subs in your vehicle or in your truck, or right here under this seat, is to be a perfectly good idea. Run them straight down, get a box customly made for them. They'd slide right under there, and you can go up to like a 10-inch, and they'd fit perfectly fine in there. Wouldn't stick out. You would barely even be able to tell if they're down there, but you would have less storage room to stick them somewhere, so you'd have to put stuff in your seat. But they fit like right under there, and you could have the amp underneath the bench seat right here, or you can have it underneath the driver's seat like where mine is. And a good thing about that is that they're not noticeable, and if you have the subs facing up, yes, they may be hitting the seat, but if you get the box angled right, they'll be facing out where they won't hit the seat, and no one will be able to kick them. No screws will touch them. They won't be able to get broken or busted or blown really easily, so by no one kicking them. But if you have them facing out, if you have the box built to where the subs are going to face out, when people go to get back here, or you go to set stuff back here, and you toss it in the floor or anything, someone's feet will kick it and you can mess it up. Or wherever you throw back here, if it's heavy enough and big enough, it can poke a hole in your sub and mess it up. But if you face it down, on these trucks you have holes right there, unless you want to cover that up. Cover that one up, and there's another one over there, I do believe. But those are some good ideas, but the boxes have to be customly made for the back of the seat, so they'll fit under there perfectly, and so they won't be sticking out. And then another good idea is these little, where your speakers are right here. These are some good ideas, but you have to get your plastic on the inside cut. You have to get it shaped right. So if you or your metal, whatever it's made into, I haven't switched these speakers out yet, so I don't know what's behind there. But if it's metal or plastic, you have to get it down, get your sub to fit right in there perfectly, and you can slip it in there. You can have those in there. You cut this plastic off right here so it'll show. And there's another one on that side too. You just have them built in right there. They'll be showing. Those are some pretty good ideas, but whoever sits back here, that might mess with their head a little bit. That's the only bad thing, is that these are 4x6 speakers, not not 6x9s or not just 6" or anything. So they're not real good on the size. So you have to get that metal or plastic, whatever it is back there, to fit perfectly on there to get it to work correctly or to fit correctly. And my fifth idea and final idea, to put one, you can have them built into your door right here. Have your doors custom made to have them have this little cubby hole right here. Have your door basically pulled off. Have all this taken off. Have them rebuild a whole new door for you. Have them make them look good. Put subs right there. That's going to be a lot of money, but you could do what I said back there. No speakers. Get that metal shaved. You can put them up here. These are 4x6s too, all same size as the back ones. These you have to shave whatever's back there, plastic or metal. I haven't switched those out, but get those. You can put those in there. You can put like a maybe if you fit them right, probably a 6" or an 8", but you can't put too big of ones in there. An 8" would probably be pushing it way too far, but a 6" would probably fit in there just right if you cut it just right. But you can get it to slip in there and you can bolt it down. But you'd have to shave it. You have to make sure back here on this plastic that there's going to be enough room, so you're not, when you're trying to shove it down in there, you're not going to shove the wires down and mess them up even more. Because if you do, that can probably mess up something, or you can shock something. You can just ruin anything on your vehicle right there, and that's not a good thing to be doing. So that one, you have to make sure you got everything correctly. So that one's probably gonna be the hardest one to do. But this one's probably gonna be the most expensive one to do, because you have to get the door customly made and stuff. But these two, I highly recommend probably not doing this one up here. I'd recommend before doing that, I'd do this, just because these doors are probably easier at probably holding them up and more being supportive on holding the weight of the subs and having the doors built correctly. So, because if you do this, you can probably also mess up your dash while you're doing that, because this is plastic and this stuff's bad about cracking, as you can tell about mine. Mine's cracked real bad. You can, if you have that in there and you try to shove it down in there, or you cut the metal or something, whatever's back there, and mess up this plastic's expensive to replace. It's not just going to be super cheap to fix. So I'd highly recommend not doing this one. This one is probably one of the best ones to do because they blend in. But you gotta make sure whenever someone gets in here, they don't kick it, or they don't forget there's not a cubby hole down there, so they throw stuff on top of it. You do. You can probably shove a hole through your sub, wherever's down there, and everything. You just mess that up, and that's not a good idea. That's a terrible idea to be throwing stuff right there. These cubby holes, I think, are just stupid. They're just there for no reason, because you got cubby holes back here in the back you could be using instead of front ones. So those are pretty stupid in my opinion. But if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. And if you need any more help, or if you guys want me to do a video, leave it down in the comments. Or if you guys have my Snapchat, just message me on there. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.